Today we're talking about monoculars and binoculars. What's the difference? What are the advantages of each? Let's get into it. So I understand why they call them binoculars, because bi means two, like a bicycle has two wheels. Monocular? Isn't mono one? Shouldn't it be monocular? I don't know. Did you ever wonder why they call it a monocular? Shouldn't it be a monocular? So what are the advantages of a monocular? Well, they're lightweight, they're easy to use with just one hand, they don't take up much space, and typically they're a little bit less expensive than binoculars. What are the advantages of binoculars? Well, first of all, here we are, it's almost sunset. So in low light conditions, you've got double the amount of light coming in. So in low light conditions, they tend to perform a little bit better because they let in more light. Binoculars with larger lenses at the end will let in even more light than these will. So another advantage of binoculars over monoculars is that your brain is already wired to receive two different images, one from each eye. So when you look through a pair of binoculars, you're going to get a more of a 3D, a three-dimensional image when you're looking at something. It really all boils down to what you're doing. What is your goal? I mean, you're basically giving yourself a superpower, supervision. So, a monocular or a binocular. Well, along with that better three-dimensional image you're going to get, if you're looking at something through these binoculars for a long time, you're really taking a good look, you're scanning, you're glassing an area, let's say, these binoculars are going to cause less strain on your eye. Therefore, if you're planning on looking at something for a longer period of time, binoculars definitely have the advantage over a monocular. However, if you're just taking quick peeks, just what is that, or what does that sign say down there type of situation, the amount of space and the amount of weight that this will save you over binoculars is definitely going to be an advantage. So due to the fact that you're using two lenses in both eyes, binoculars will give you a wider field of view when you're looking at something. You kind of get like a widescreen image compared to an old tube TV style, less wide of an image. So all I have here, these are very inexpensive. Ozark Trail, that's Walmart's brand of outdoor gear. I'll flash them on the screen so you can see what these cost me, because cost is a factor. Monoculars tend to be cheaper, binoculars tend to be more expensive. But what it all boils down to is, do they work? So let's take a look through each one, and we'll see what we can see. We'll start with the monocular. Ew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's not look over there anymore. Let's change things up here. I'm gonna take a look over this way with the binoculars. We'll see what we can see down here.
Just 4, 3, 2, right arm comes over now. Lifting up, waist up, only twisting it out. Exit. Good, come on. Elbows pressing.
Yeah, I'll be back. Here's a word from our sponsor. I'm kind of busy right now. So which one's better for you? It all depends, like I said, on your situation. A monocular certainly has its place. Binoculars, they do as well. It all boils down to what's your mission, what's your objective, what are you out there trying to look at, for how long. So ultimately, you got a choice to make. They are not the same. So binoculars and monoculars, they're definitely not the same thing. There's differences between these two, so you've got a choice. You can choose between a more lightweight, compact, generally less expensive optic, or a heavier, bulkier, but yet a wider field of view, better performance in low light conditions, more of a 3D like image, less eye strain with the binoculars. I want to know which one you prefer. Let me know down below in the comments. So which would I choose to put in my bug out bag, my get home bag? Well, the whole reason for having optics in that case would be to like glass areas, scout ahead. And to me, you're going to want to take your time. I'm not going to want the eye strain that a monocular would give me with long-term viewing through it. I'm going to want that wider field of view. I'm going to want that better low light performance. The more three-dimensional image, just in case, you know, somebody's hiding in the bushes and they happen to move, I might have a better chance of seeing them with better 3D capabilities. So I'm gonna go ahead and hump the extra weight. I'm gonna shell out the extra dough for a set of binoculars. Occasionally I'll still break out the monocular though, just because it's cool. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. A thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you all down the trail somewhere. Until then, have a great day.